It's proving an Aussie whodunit. 1 ton blocks of solid sandstone next to a busy road and homes gone without a trace. Apparently no one saw or heard a thing. So exactly who and how did they pull off a heist for the ages?
23 heavy sandstone blocks were taken.
And the big rocks.
And they took them all at once.
They were stolen over the weekend.
Because it's on a main road, there's houses right across the road.
For centuries, humanity has pondered the removal of massive monoliths.
Had some kind of earth-moving machine, maybe, I don't know, that was in the middle of the night.
The Great Pyramid of Lake Macquarie.
Before backhoes, bulldozers and forklifts, Egyptian Jenga in the desert had the world baffled.
How do human beings move these great sort of 2.5-ton pieces of rock?
And they probably asked the same question we ask today. How did they do it?
Pythagoras hadn't even done his sums before precision-perfect pyramids. And it wasn't the only great mystery of the world.
Known as Stonehenge.
Giant boulders tossed around like kids' toys, from Stonehenge to Easter Island. Some experts even suggesting the rocks could walk. And maybe that explains how this happened.
I think a lot of people are getting a good laugh out of it. Got to see the funny side of how crazy it is to pull off such a feat.
In Lake Macquarie, New South Wales, 23 huge council sandstone blocks in a very public park. 2 metres long, 1.1 tonnes each. Total weight, 25 tonnes. Roughly 6 adult African bull elephants. Gone in a blink.
Yeah, there has to be a crane involved for sure. Yeah. And then for nobody to see it, that's amazing.
So, we went to the man who knows more about moving big rocks than anyone on the planet, Professor Aidan Dodson, world-renowned Egyptologist from the University of Bristol.
Really going back to the earliest days when sort of Europeans sort of realised there were these things called pyramids, there's always been this idea that simply local people using muscle power, whether they could do it or not.
Manpower? Surely not. A stone's throw away, we ran into Joshua Joe the Giant Sampson, a regular BFG, really.
Well, thanks for the lift. What else can you carry?
Look, I've lifted 200 kilo Atlas stones before. I've done it over 400 kilo yoke. I can deadlift over 300 kilos, and I can overhead press 140.
I suppose you can also pull a truck?
Yep, I've pulled a 13-tonne truck before.
At 6'10", Australia's tallest bodybuilder and strongman agreed to test the theory.
When I first heard the story, I think it's unfathomable.
You'd need trucks, forklifts.
Yeah, you need a good truck setup, your proper high abs, and even high abs generally aren't strong enough to lift this sort of stuff. Like, you need a heavy-duty truck, because most trucks you put this on the back, that's max capacity straight away. Ah!
Unless you've got, well, him.
Ah!
Council appealed for help to find the culprits. The theories have sent the internet into a spin. I can park up in my van overnight and get moved on by council rangers, yet this unseen. We got Lake Macquarie Sandstone Block Heist DLC before the delayed Grand Theft Auto 6. Saw this guy playing Jenga round the corner, if that helps. Speaking of Andre the Giant, the blocks had been there since July to stop illegal parking at the popular park area that houses a brand new soccer facility. Hell hath no fury like a soccer mum's scorn, one man wrote about the missing blocks.
A bit of an effort, that's for sure. Especially if no one saw anything.
There's a rumour going around that they're starting to build the Great Pyramid of Lake Macquarie.
Yeah, there might be.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
Like all good mysteries, the details emerge over time. In Egypt, it turns out water played a critical role.
Is that every year there was a Nile flood. They made maximum use of the fact there's a flood to float stuff right up to the edge of the building area.
But a month on, not even the shores of Lake Macquarie have spilled a clue. Even then, there's still another problem.
So how many of you do you reckon it would take to lift this?
Oh, I'd probably need three, I reckon.
So 3 of Australia's strongest men.
Yeah, 3 of me.
Unless...
It's remarkable to me that in these days when you feel you can't move without some kind of camera spotting you, that they can spirit away these kind of things.
No one saw anything unusual to our knowledge, some even suggesting a flak jacket Louvre-style heist.
This vision capturing the moment the masked gang steal priceless jewellery in a 7-minute broad daylight heist.
The daring daytime escape after that $100 million jewel heist at the Louvre.
Which brings us to one of this region's crown jewels.
Vanishing sandstone blocks isn't the only mystery to reach the shores of Lake Macquarie. It's now been 2 years since the local icon, the big prawn, lost its head.
The lesser-known big prawn made nationwide news when thieves are thought to have peeled off its head with an angle grinder. It's never been found. At least there won't be any ID issues, which adds more weight to solving this crime.
This is like Ocean's 11 kind of stuff.
No stone's gone unturned in the case, except for 23. Some online now even suggesting an elaborate hoax. Another asking, did Lake Macquarie Council forget to pay the contractor's bill?
I'm sure it will all come out eventually, but exactly how they did it is indeed a mystery, and far probably more mysterious to me anyway than how to build an Egyptian pyramid.
With water bollards filling the vacancies, the only hole left is the $10,000 in ratepayers' pockets. And what are the blocks doing now?
I think it's probably just a Great Wall at someone's house.
The Great Wall of Lake Macquarie.
That's right.
Maybe that's it.
Can it be seen from the moon? We'll find out. Yeah.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
What a mystery, hey? So if you happen to know where the sandstone blocks have gone or who done it, we would love to hear from you.